Good morning and welcome to your daily morning horoscope for Thursday, October 2nd, 2025, Aries. Social events, especially those unrelated to business, could bring exciting new contacts. Relationships with partners should be mutually beneficial, particularly when the people are dealing with your friends. If you're being considering entering a new business partnership, this is the day to start discussing it seriously. Romantic partnerships begun or move forward now should go very well, so please take note. Taurus, your efficient and practical abilities are operating at a very high level. A long-term goal that you've been trying to reach today could be reached, bringing good fortune and opening acknowledgement. Your efforts may be appreciated that you will have to continue doing what you're doing. In other words, major advancements could be in the works. Gemini, your strong business head and practical skills coupled with imagination and innovation will bring advancements your way. Information received from far away could prove especially valuable now. Relationships with friends and neighbors should be warm, cordial, and cooperative. Love relationships also prove rewarding. This evening, you could blow off some steam for going out. Cancer, business colleagues or prospective partners could visit today. The meeting promises to be cooperative, rewarding, and fruitful. Any partnership formed now shows promise of being a step in the right direction. You might fantasize about how you're going to spend all that money you're going to make. This is fine, as long as you postpone actually spending it until you have the money in your hands. Leo, a social event in your neighborhood, perhaps in your home, could bring practical information your way that you can put to use to advance your business. You could meet some valuable contacts. Information received from neighbors can prove enlightening. You should feel optimistic, enthusiastic, and motivated. Whatever you start now should bring success and good fortune your way. Virgo, your business and financial interests could suddenly take a turn for the better. Any difficulties you've been having may disappear as if by magic. Whatever your work, either related to career or projects of your own, it should suddenly run a little more smoothly. You should be feeling physically strong and energetic. Optimism and enthusiasm permeate those thoughts. Libra, you feel mentally and physically great, and your business and financial interests may take a turn for the better. A contract should be involved. Love matters should also be going very well, and the children could bring you great pleasure. This is a good time to make future plans and pursue your most cherished ambitions. Scorpio, you can overcome difficulties with business and money through the help of someone older. Helpful advice makes a future course of action seem clearer and more practical than before. Your practical abilities are heightened. You're less likely than usual to let strong emotions interfere with using them. A previously unused intuitive ability could also help you right now. Sagittarius, today, a piece of information for which you've been searching could suddenly become known. You might use your business and money management skills to find a friend or a group with which you're affiliated. You'll have some good pointers to impart. Gratitude, if not financial compensation, should be forthcoming. Put your nose to the grindstone and get things going. Capricorn, efforts to advance your career that you've made over the past few weeks could finally bear fruits. Success and good fortune are strongly indicated where business and money are concerned. Worries over finances disappear, and you could receive public recognition of some kind, particularly from the higher-ups. Some benefits through contacts or legal papers are also indicated. This is satisfying and a profitable time. Aquarius, a long-awaited vacation or move you've been hoping to make could finally be possible today. Before you go, there may be some paperwork to take care of. Thoughts of business advancement may play in your mind, and you might consider taking a course or two to increase your marketability and help you get closer to achieving your goals. Pisces, heightened imagination and ingenuity could bring you new ideas for advancing yourself in money and business affairs. Practical information obtained from outside sources merges with insights to bring useful information your way. Consider everything carefully before you take action. Be open to the advice of others. Whatever you do, today shows promise of being successful and fortunate. This is your daily morning horoscope for Thursday, 2nd October 2025. Do have yourself a great day.
Well, what do you know? We are into the month of October, and like we said, pink on poppers. We are popping in October, and I'm sticking true to it, so you better get on board as well. The entire month of October gives you an opportunity to do that, and you could check the Cancer Society and see what it is that they have, the little pins, the little bands, the little scarves, the little t-shirts, and you can get involved as well as a company, as a group, as an individual. Make sure to do that. Let's go on over to the news department. Let's see what we're working with.
Good morning. Time now for the news. My name is Timothy Polio. The 9th Franco-St. Lucia Joint Security Commission came to a close this week at the Financial Center in Point Seraphine. The two-day forum brought together Prime Minister Philippe J. the Prefect of Martinique, and senior officials from both nations.
Avec Sainte-Lucie constitue une excellente référence pour étendre cette dynamique aux autres États de la région. Car la sécurité est une question qui dépasse le périmètre de nos deux pays et qu'il faut traiter également dans un cadre plus large. Je découvre aussi la proximité de Sainte-Lucie à la Martinique et j'ai pu me rendre compte au cours de ces 2 jours et des échanges auxquels j'ai assisté.
Discussions focus on strengthening immigration and deportation procedures, enhancing maritime and border security, expanding joint training, and deepening technical exchanges. On the political front, the St. Lucia Labour Party has voiced serious concern over comments made by United Workers' Party candidate Calix Xavier during a recent community meeting. The SLP says Mr. Xavier's choice of words was reckless and carried undertones associated with criminal culture. As a career police officer with nearly 30 years of service, the party argues he should be made aware of how such language could be perceived. According to the statement, the remarks risk sending the wrong message to young people, undermining respect for law enforcement and threatening the stability of communities. The Labour Party further criticized what it called a troubling pattern of divisive and inflammatory rhetoric within the UWP, urging its leadership to step in. It is calling on the party to publicly caution Mr. Xavier and to ensure an apology is issued to those affected. The SLP insists St. Lucians deserve leaders who model responsible and respectful political discourse, particularly at a time when peace and national unity are paramount. Improving infrastructure, expanding opportunities for youth, and tapping into ecotourism among the top priorities outlined by Dr. Shanda Lee Haraksing, the St. Lucia Labour Party's endorsed candidate for Mico South.
I think the youth economy grant is something that we need to access some more and get a fair share of the pie. So this is something that I'll be looking into and pushing more for my people. I personally know a lot of young persons who have benefited from it. So this is something that I'll push a lot more for. Also in terms of infrastructure, like I had said previously, we need to work on our feeder roads and get some of them, done. And ecotourism. I think we've got a lot of natural attractions in Mico South. We've got the Beauchamp River. We've got the Lachou Spring. If we take the time and really invest in those, I think we can make Mico South, the belle of the town. I think we can make it somewhere where everybody would want to come.
Dr. Haraksing also emphasized that her years of medical service in the community gave her a personal connection with voters and a clear sense of their needs. A looming crisis in the police insurance scheme has sparked outrage as United Workers' Party candidate and former officer Calix Xavier is questioning whether the government truly values the safety and well-being of law enforcers.
I was a police officer and I went out every day not knowing if I will return to my home. But I was comforted by this insurance. I knew if anything happened to me, I was covered. My wife would have received something from the insurance, $300,000 if it was an accidental death. And if it was through natural causes, she would have received $100,000. We must understand the plight of our workers.
The Police Welfare Association has revealed that a staggering $600,000 debt threatens to collapse the plan, leaving families waiting on payments dating back to last year. And that's the news. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Join us at noon for our next news major, the Lunchtime Report. I'm Timothy Polion. Good morning.
Thank you, guys. Let's take a break. We'll be back. life is sometimes life takes you on journeys you not even know that you were you were ready for. And we have one such gentleman who just was featured in the New York Fashion Week. I mean, that's not the man field at all, but quite interesting. And we had the opportunity to congratulate him. I'm here with Mr. Matre. I said Mr. Matre first to put some respect on his name, because not that I can't call him Anslem, because Anslem is our name
That's
for each
my name.
other.
That's my
But
name.
I want to say Mr. Matre because I need to put some respect on the name. Matre, you just been hosted, showcased on New York Fashion Week. And we want to congratulate you on that. But we also want to have an appreciation for this journey, because a lot of people don't know that you're into fashion design.
Not even me. I didn't know I was in fashion design either. The idea for the line started out from a brand extension, because we originally, developers, property developers, with a focus on Caribbean modern minimalism. But while I work in telecoms and I traveled across the region, I got a sense that we didn't have our own print. And in Bahamas was where I really saw it. The Androsian print, it's a batik with different flora, fauna, seashells, grouper, just a real nice print. And the Bahamian ministers, when they have functions, they would wear in the morning you have a suit, but in the evening for cocktails, they have the Androsian wearing white pants.
Wow.
I thought that looked so nice. And my second favorite country in the world after St. Lucia is Grenada. I spent 4 years there, and the nutmeg design, nutmeg inspired fabrics.
Yeah.
I really thought that, I love the madras.
Yeah.
Like you have madras earrings right now.
Earrings because we're going into October, but
But it's not our own, it's not ours.
You get a
and so
Dominica, you get the
I really wanted to do a print. The Calabash is our national tree. It's the emblem for our brand for the condos. But I wanted us to have our own wear. And so I started toying 3 years ago with a design of a print. And Export St. Lucia,
yes.
I saw Export the Runway. And it was like 6 weeks. I said, you know what? Let me try something there. And I just decided to get the print done. And I chose just select pieces, designs. I'm not a designer.
Right.
So I find that the women's kaftan,
Yeah.
I call that the rich lady's dress.
That's right.
They have,
The bougie.
it's flowing.
That's right.
And you have like a glass of Prosecco, you by the pool, or you have a brunch.
Yeah.
And then you have the day dress, which is just so elegant, so sexy in my mind. And you have a crop top and a pantsuit. And for the guys is cotton or linen shirt and pants.
Right.
And I just thought we would launch with that. And I was very privileged, very fortunate, thanks to Sunita Daniel and the entire team of Export St. Lucia. Little to my knowledge, there was a scout in there, Naomi Emoa,
Yes.
and she runs a show, and I was selected, and it was an amazing experience. New York Fashion Week, it's scary because when you're in that room with 1,000 models, and you have we had 7 or 8 directors and 8 designers there, and you saw the kind of items that they have. It's art. It's real art.
Yes.
Like some big headpieces and
Right.
and there was a dress with a steel wool bra,
Yes, man.
all steel wool, and I was like, what is? And I have pajamas, So I was a bit intimidated. But when we came out, we were number 3 or 4, and when we came out, it was like refreshing. It was quintessential Caribbean. Everybody loved it, and we got invitations to go to Canada, Paris Fashion Week. And some other places. But more importantly, from the story, we've been getting calls from hotels as well as St. Lucians far and wide. So we're not where we want to be as yet, because we're still at the prototype stage. We didn't have to go into, I want to refine the print a bit, because from afar you see many of the leaves. Only when you go close you actually see the calabash.
Oh.
I know in Grenada you call it boli.
Boli, yes.
It's only, you're not seeing
Yes,
the
in
boli.
Ah.
So we're going to do a kind of like a shading to give some dimension and perspective on it. And then we're going to go in production of these pieces. We've already gotten ideas from New York, from people, some Lucians in New York,
Right.
about different type of pieces we should do. They want the rompers. They want, like I said, I'm not a designer. So we're going to figure out for the next selection what we're going to do. I do know that we also looking at La Marguerite and La Rose,
Right.
because people call us and ask us for that as well. So I had no idea what the reception would have been. I still want to sell condos, but
Sometimes our paths take us on ways where we didn't plan for.
But if we can do a fabric that people like and embrace, and we can add to the Jeune Creole kind of assortment, I'd be very proud. Proud.
Wonderful, boy. Well, listen, no, we want to know where we can purchase. All I'm thinking, I want to know how to follow. I want to see how the whole. We want to be there for this journey because, like you said, quite unexpectedly, but sometimes such is life, and that is a life lesson again for persons who might be viewing. Sometimes you just got to be open to the possibilities of anything happening.
People always say in the entrepreneurial world, if you wait until everything is ready, you're too late to launch. So, we weren't exactly ready, but I had to meet the deadline for Export the Runway. We did it, and the reception has been great. We are available on www.calabashwear.com, or just check us on Instagram at Wear Calabash. Just like our page, and you'll get all the updates right there.
Wonderful. Well, let me say congratulations, sir. And definitely, I think this is the start to some great things ahead. She told us about the launch, and now we actually got to witness it last night. It was a wonderful, memorable moment. Congratulations to Shirlyann and Cyril Mayers. Oh my God, what a blessing. What an absolute blessing. We asked what was next. Well, we didn't ask, but you told us what was next. The last time we did the review on your honor, on your receiving of the honor from the Caribbean Music Award. And we are so blessed to be here for your amazing brand new single. It's a beautiful song, and I'm in the music world, so I'm not sugarcoating it. It is a blessing. The song is brilliant. I mean, of course, you guys are going to be getting the full thing officially on the 11th.
Yes.
It's on the 11th,
Yes.
but we had the honor and the privilege of being here tonight to witness this amazing, this absolutely amazing occasion for you, Shirlyann.
Yes.
And it's just a blessing. I mean,
it is.
I'm learning of the journey of Shirlyann, and trust me, man, listen, we saw a little video there a while ago. We're gonna ask for this one because we want to show it to our viewers as well. From where it started.
From where it started.
It's important to get the perspective.
Yes.
And when you look at that, when you look at where this all came from to what it is transpired into today, whether or not you've been part of the journey, you can't help but resonate and take it all in and see this woman is well deserved.
And I thank God, for my, for this journey. This journey has just been amazing, and I want to thank God for keeping me throughout all of this. It has not been easy, but I remain steadfast in my faith, and I trust God.
Absolutely.
I trust Him. I love the Lord.
I know you. We can tell.
I love the Lord.
It is clear. It is absolutely clear. The tone has not changed from then till now.
No, it has not.
And that is purpose. As far as
it is purpose. I am walking in my purpose, and I'm gonna do it with everything that He has blessed me with. He has blessed me with life. He has blessed me with this gift, with this anointing, and I just want to continue walking in my purpose. And the fulfillment of this, I give God praise and thanks. All praise and glory go to Him.
Everyone is looking now because the music has taken its grounding. You're getting recognized now for the music. But throughout the tone here this evening was a lot of people is resonating with you in terms of you sticking true to the purpose. So what is next for you? I want to ask what is next in relation, because it might be a tough thing now. How do you balance now staying true to the purpose? The foundation is still there. You've got all of these things that are still happening, and you are committed to them, and in your mind, that's the passion, that's the mission. But now that the music is coming forward now and making that calling, how do you anticipate yourself balancing the two going forward?
Well, wherever the Lord leads, I follow. I listen for that voice. And I just want to continue trusting God, and to follow in the path that He has laid before me, which is to serve, which is to give glory, which is to continue reaching out and spreading the gospel through my music. Absolutely. And just touching lives through my music, this is a wonderful feeling for me, and I thank God.
So Shelly, you don't ask Shelly what's next. It's when God tell her what's next, that's what's next. So we understand that perfectly well, and we respect it as well. But let's take the opportunity to say congratulations on so many levels. well deserving.
Thank you.
And we are here for it all as well. We are here
Yes.
for the mission. Wherever it is that He leads you, we're going to be here to see the journey and to watch
Praise
it come
God.
forward. Praise God.
Thank you.
Amen.
Trials may come my way. You always offer peace every day. No, no, shall spare. Great us, Lord. You have made a way for me. Great is my reward. Oh, yeah. I say I am not.
Guess what? It's anniversary day today. He don't know we here because he done the morning shift, and he don't know that we came to surprise him. It's BWEELZ Lifestyle's 7th anniversary as an entity, a gym. So we here to surprise him. I tell him I have something for him. So he like money. So I tell him I have payment for him. So I tell him to come back. So he ain't really know what's going on. So stay with us. I mean, come on. This is one of our guys in the morning time. His journey has been one of great, tenacity. He is now celebrating 7 years, having his own gym company where he's been helping persons like myself, my camera guy here, keep fit, keeping our health and wealth in check. So we got to give him a little honor, So stay with us. We're coming back. Let's get him in. Well, I know it's your anniversary today at BWEELZ, and I just wanted to say happy 7th anniversary.
Thank you, appreciate
We appreciate it. Well, I appreciate you.
I know you do.
Wonderful. Well, I'm just spending a little time with you. Let's go. I just wanted to spend some time with you on your anniversary.
Hey.
That is true. So happy anniversary. Happy 7th anniversary. You better blow out your candle and say, make a wish for almost 70 more to come. So blow out your candle. There you go. BWEELZ, congratulations on 7 years as an entity. We want to say congratulations first up, but obviously we wanted to, reminisce a little bit with you because I'm sure 7 years and you're probably thinking, you're reminiscing what it was like starting this off 7 years ago, taking that first step. Some of the challenges, some of the ups and downs that you faced, but here you are still standing after 7. So congratulations, but get us into your headspace a little bit as to what it's been like.
When I just started, it was a challenge. I think that was the first time I actually encountered an anxiety attack. But it was just for a few seconds because I became composed. But it was challenging and through...
Scary.
It was scary.
At the time you decided to go into your own practice, you used to be with a former entity before, and then you decided to branch out on your own.
I was in fitness for a while through late gyms. He showed me the ropes, and then I footed myself overseas. So I was already training. I had a whole barrage of clients overseas. And then when I came back to St. Lucia, about 2015, I opened my little store in town. I started selling my supplements. And then I was training at La Bod's, and the main trainer there, he was sick. So they asked me to give them a little assistance, and I did. Right. But however, a prominent gentleman I was working out at La Bod's told me, hey, your potential, branch off, do what you have to do. Right. And then 7 years later, take that leap. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Daniel, for that piece of advice.
Right. You'll do it all over again?
I'll do it over again.
What are some of the most fond memories that you could remember in that 7 years? Some of the most fulfilling moments that you can call to mind that will keep you going for 7 more?
Just the guys that started with me and the clients that come in, and above all, the passion for the work. It started with Parkel. You was there with me when I started. And then, people get better stuff, so that's fine. You understand?
The same way you branch off. You're very accommodating in that light, which is really good because...
Yeah, it is. So all the guys, Parkel, Stanley, Seeley, Brett Fig, Kurt, he's overseas right now. All the people that have been there with me, Donald, everybody. I remember your name, it's just emotional state right now. But everybody, including all DBS bringing me in, it's just a thank you. Just appreciate it. Right. Can't say much. I just appreciate everything.
Wonderful. Since you've been here, I mean, some core athletes have passed through under your training. Some influencers and celebrities continue to keep themselves snatched and keep their health in, like myself included. You know, what is the ultimate goal when persons come into the gym? What you want them to walk away with? I mean, you're very passionate about this thing.
A sense of happiness, a sense of well-being, a sense of accomplishment, sense of focus, just a betterment of their life, our life. That's just what it is.
Wonderful. Well, we know we have an anniversary party coming up. That's for us. If you're not a part of the gym, you could pay money and come, but it'll be $200 for you, $100 for us, $2 for you, if you're an outsider. But certainly, again, we just wanted to profit the opportunity to say, Norman, thank you. Thank you for adding so much value to the wealth and the health of St. Lucia, because a lot of people come through these walls to keep themselves in check. A lot of corporate people who are high demand jobs, and this is where they come to make sure that their health stays in check. And the way that you operate, the way that you do your stuff in here, it really is commendable, because anybody that comes to gym, whether you pay for personal training or not, you live here as personally trained, because you never let anybody walk through your walls, and you don't put your input into there, and it's admirable. And we want to wish you 70 more years and 70 plus more years to come.
I will take it as long as I have people like Mr. Henry, I have Theo, I have all the support. I still have Stanley coming through. Again, Donnie will still be there. Everybody that come to give me a support. I even have Kemsey. He's a member. However, he still looks over the place when we're not there. I just did that support, and then we're going good from there. As long as the client's happy, I'm happy.
And finally, what you'd like to throw out there in general, keeping fit, staying healthy, how important it is.
It's always a fit and focused lifestyle. Always a fit and focus. It's the mindset. You cannot be motivated. You can lack motivation. It's all about being disciplined. When you're disciplined, there's no ifs or buts about it. It has to be done. Remember, just remain fit and focus.
Fit and focus. BWEELZ Fit Lifestyle. Congratulations on 7. 7 more to come. Wonderful. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Life is simple. Let's keep it that way. Enjoy.